Hello, I'm James Berry, a helicopter pilot and instructor based in North London in the UK. You may remember my previous video, the 7 steps on how to become a professional pilot, and I told you we're going to dive into each of these steps. Hence, here's the first step, the trial lesson. This is a very exciting step. It's your first taste of flying a helicopter. I'm excited for you. Okay, so the first thing, how do we go about doing it? What even is a trial lesson? It's a taste of helicopter flying. You get to go up there with an instructor and have a taste of it. Okay? How to do it? Go to your nearest flying school. Just pop in Google, nearest helicopter flight training school, and just pop in through the door, have a chat with them. Say that you want a 1 hour trial lesson, and that's 1 hour of flying time. Sometimes it's sold as half an hour of briefing and then half an hour of actual flying, but you want 1 hour of flying time. Why do you want that? You want to actually relax in the machine. You want to get a real experience out of it. It will be a bit of an assault on the senses to begin with, so you want to get the chance to settle and even begin your training in that first session. It's loggable towards your license, so there's no harm in it at all. What sort of price are you looking at here? Well, I've done a little bit of research from my local area, and I've come across approximately £450 for an hour in the R22. Okay, it's the Robinson 22 helicopter. It's the most common small training helicopter there is. It's also the cheapest one. It's the one I used. It's a very common one, but there are some limitations on it. If you're 15 stone or 95 kilos or above 6 foot tall, you may find it's not really an option for you, and you have to look at the Cadbury G2 or the Robinson R44, and they come with slightly higher prices. Okay. What to expect? Well, your lesson may get cancelled because of weather and limitations. Don't worry about this. Look, your instructor and the school, they want to fly you. They want to earn the money. They want to fly you. So don't worry if it gets cancelled. Just be patient with it, okay? How do you prepare yourself? Well, you want to be fit to fly and you want to get there a little bit early. What do I mean by fit to fly? Well, fit to fly is basically you're okay to go up in the air. In helicopter flying, we have an acronym that we use. It's called I'm Safer. Okay? Illness, medication, stress, alcohol, fatigue, eating, and recreational drugs. You don't want any of that stuff apart from eating. You want to have had something to eat. Okay. You're there, you're fit to fly, you're there on time, fantastic. But your instructor's running a little bit late while he wolfs a sandwich. No bother. Make use of the time. Talk to the operational staff. A lot of them are pilots going through their own training, so have a chat with them. Read through the literature. Start reading even a theory book if you're that brave, or ask for an aviation weather briefing. We really, really love to give those. Expectations. So you're going to go up in the air. Your instructor will give you a safety brief and a pre-flight brief, and then I like to take that time to actually have a chat with my potential student about what their expectations are and what they want to get out of it. Maybe they want to see a particular landmark from the air, or they want to experience something like an autorotation, which is the helicopter equivalent of gliding. Helicopters do glide. So that's what I take that time for, and then we get in the machine together and I will fly you away from the airfield and then hand over the controls to you one by one so you can get the taste for flying. And I want you to maximise your time with the controls. Don't worry, I'm going to try and facilitate that. In terms of what you're going to expect it's going to feel like, I used the phrase earlier, it's an assault on the senses, and this is a very apt phrase. There will be lots of information coming at you. You will be quite confused and you'll probably make a bit of a mess of it. But all of this is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it, okay? Especially when we come back to the airfield at the end of the lesson and we tend to do a little bit of hovering, and that's just only on the cyclic. It'll probably go quite wrong, don't worry. It takes people about 8 lessons before they get any kind of a grip with hovering. The big question you have to ask yourself at the end of your lesson is, did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Did you come back with a big grin on your face? Because if you did, then it's a thumbs up, and I think this flying lark might be for you, okay? And if that's the case, I look forward to seeing you in step 2 and step 3 for the aviation medical and for the picking the helicopter and, by extension, the school. As for the last video, if you have any more questions, you feel I haven't covered anything in enough depth, please post the questions in the comments. If you like and subscribe, it really helps me in the channel, and watch out for the next video. Thank you for joining me.